For most football clubs, success can be easily defined. Silverware, profit, a growing fan base. Football in the Basque Country has always been different, and victory is less tangible. For the loyal supporters of Athletic Club de Bilbao, success comes before a ball is even kicked.
Being an Athletic fan is in your blood. Anyone born here is an Athletic fan.
For 82 years, their fans have celebrated an unbroken spell in the top flight of Spanish football, a feat equalled only by Barcelona and Real Madrid. It's also one of the top 5 most successful sides in Spain. And what's most remarkable is that all this has been achieved under Athletic's Cantera policy. And when the team sheet reveals a full complement of local players, the fans have every reason to celebrate.
Athletic is La Cantera. If there was no La Cantera, there'd be no Athletic.
Athletic remained true to a philosophy installed on its inception, that only the sons of its soil should play for the club.
Being able to use this philosophy in competitions of the standard of the UEFA Europa League is a very good thing for all of us.
With a population of around 3 million, Athletic has a relatively small pond over which to cast its net. Nevertheless, its youth academy at Lezama is almost as respected nationally as La Masia at Barcelona. In a landscape built around its iron industry, this is the figurative quarry or cantera from which the next generation of players is hewn.
It's a really great experience because a lot of the players you arrive with and with who you spend every day with from the age of 16 or 17, you're then lucky enough to play together with them in the first team.
The Cantera policy, however, has never extended to management. The game was brought to the region by English shipbuilders. The red and white derived from the home kit of English club Southampton. In those early days, a succession of English coaches, most significantly Mr. Fred Pentland, laid the foundation for Athletic's future success. He even introduced the patient one-touch passing style that would become so synonymous with the Spanish game. Post-war, Athletic shunned Pentland's way, embracing the effective, if somewhat prosaic playing style more characteristic of the modern English game. Now with Marcelo Bielsa in charge, a former national coach of both Chile and Argentina, Athletic plays something of a mixture of both styles.
We've decided to change our style of play and try and use more combinations, not as direct as in previous seasons.
The Matchday 2 game against Paris Saint-Germain was an excellent example of the Bielsa school. Buoyed by an excellent away win over Slovan Bratislava on Matchday 1, Athletic's fast, physical pressure game soon produced dividends. Igor Gabilondo's finish was the perfect distillation of strength and skill.
It's a good style of football now because we used to play the long ball looking for a tall player.
Seconds before the half-time whistle, another lightning-fast break from Athletic found its mark. Markel Susaeta with the second.
Playing in the Europa League, things as great as this can happen. You find yourself playing a team like PSG who have made such huge investments and beating them comfortably in your home stadium.
If the Guggenheim Museum is a sprawling symbol of the city's rebirth, then the Estadio San Mamés, also known as the Cathedral, is a wonderful throwback to the golden age of football.
The Cathedral is a pressure cooker. Whenever Athletic play, even if it's raining, snowing or stormy, it's a stadium that's always full. You watch other games on television and the stadiums are half empty. It's a great atmosphere.
But soon the €200 million San Mamés barrier will be constructed next to the current stadium, which will sadly be demolished.
It's a privilege to be able to play here every 10 or 15 days. And what's more is there aren't many games left.
If the fans of Los Leones will accept a change of home venue, could they ever accept a change to their Cantera philosophy? Could these seasoned connoisseurs stomach a vintage made from a variety of grapes?
I think the majority of our fans would say no. Even if we got relegated to the second division or second B or third or even fifth, we would always want to play homegrown players.
Upholding long-standing traditions is at the heart of the club. Teams who are playing at San Mamés for the first time are still asked to make an offering to Pichichi's monument just before kick-off. Pichichi was the first in a long line of Basque-born goal scorers, prolific for both club and country. Crowned the Lion King by the fans, Fernando Llorente is continuing that proud tradition, and matchday 3 saw him get off the mark against visiting Salzburg. But this game wouldn't be as comfortable as the previous game against PSG. In the first half, the Austrian side opened up the home defence twice in 6 minutes. Athletic allowing Roman Valner too much space for the first, and then Leonardo combined superbly well with Valner for the second. Into the second half, and Salzburg seemed happy to soak up the pressure and wait for a counter-attacking opportunity. But a rash challenge on Susaeta would help calm the nerves of the San Mamés crowd. Llorente made no mistake from the spot and would soon be eyeing up an equaliser, thanks to a bizarre piece of defending by the Austrian side. The draw meant a win in the return in Austria would see Athletic through to the knockout phase. Salzburg hadn't conceded a goal in any of their previous home games in the competition, but this time it was Athletic who'd capitalised on the counter-attack. 37 minutes in, and Herrera showed some neat footwork to first control and then shoot past Eddie Gustafsson. With Salzburg and Bratislava having an inferior head-to-head record, that goal was enough to see Athletic one step closer to the final.
If we could reach the final, then great. We have a good team, we are playing well, and with a bit of luck, we could go all the way. You never know.
Whatever their luck, it's shaping up to be a vintage season for fans of Athletic.